Well guys, we're coming in here, going to try to start doing some videos. Me and Brandon's new at this. Y'all got to bear with us. We ain't too good at the video stuff. We're learning. Try to make some good videos for y'all. Kind of in the process of rebuilding Hercules, getting it ready for Outlaw Armageddon. So we're going to do some videos and show y'all that. That's kind of what we're coming on here to tell y'all.
Should be about, I don't know, at least try to get 5 videos, maybe 6. It's going to be pretty much a lot of new parts from the front to the back, from a bigger blower to a fresh bullet, a tighter ratio 3-speed transmission, the new Marty Mirlac rear end. A lot of you guys have seen on the pages. We're going to try to get it in the car because it's going to have to be as fast as it has probably ever been. It's been some real good numbers on Big Tire, but we're probably going to have to exceed that to do to compete all the way to where we want to at Outlaw Armageddon. We want to go to the finals, and I think we're going to have to be on our A game to do that, because there's as everybody knows, Outlaw Armageddon is probably the biggest no prep race in the world. That's why they call it the World Series of No Prep. So we're going to go try our hand at that. We've never been. We're going to go with Mike. He's Mustang Mike. He went last year. I think he's been a couple times, and he said it's a really, really good race. So we're going to go hang out with Mark Sorson and them guys and try to win some money. But I'm going to try to get, like I say, at least probably 5 videos, maybe 6 of we got a little footage of pulling the motor out of the car and actually tearing it down. There's a couple little shots in there. You can see the bearings and stuff. Of course, first thing you look at when you tear a motor down most of the time is the wear on the bearings. And to be 200 passes or more, they look exceptionally well. But we just don't want to take the chance of scattering the motor. Kind of been living on borrowed time, which we've been doing a lot of small tire stuff here lately, so it hadn't been really leaning on the car like we're going to here in a few weeks. We're going to lean on it pretty hard. We'll let him punch the keys, or Austin, of course, and it's going to be a pretty hot tune-up with either one of them punching the keys.
It's going to be all the cowbell.
All the cowbell. We're going to swing for the fences.
Definitely got some good sponsors helping us out. Of course, Rosler, Pro Torque, Pro Charger. Everybody that's on board with this car and has been on board with this car from the beginning is a bunch of badass people. So, but a lot of the best people, as a matter of fact, in the racing game, all the way from radial prep to no prep to even bracket racing, they have their hands in all of it, and they lead the market in each one of their areas. Pretty much every person we use, and I know he's extremely grateful for their help, because without them we'd have probably still be running a little, it wouldn't be where it
small
is.
block.
Well, Hercules, the car itself ain't the greatest, but we built it ourselves, built it with our own hands. So it does really well, but the drivetrain in that car has got
Top notch.
Top notch. I mean, motor, transmission, rear end, converter, everything on that thing.
Each component inside the motor.
It's got pretty much the same stuff as the top notch guys got. We're struggling with the car, trying to make it go real fast.
Trying to take that kind of power.
We're hoping this rear end will help some. I think my rear end's been flexing, because I know I done welded a few times, been cracked 2 or 3 times. So I'm hoping this rear end
pretty sure it'll fix a lot of the issues.
He reached out to Marty a few months back, and Marty, he, as always, he pumped out a work of art and actually delivered it to us while we was in Vegas. He brought the rear end with it. He said I'll bring it to you. You just come meet me and I'll have your rear end when I get there. And as anybody knows, Marty's a stand-up guy, and he definitely knocked it out of the park on that housing, and we want to get it in the car so we can see if we, like he said, he's welded on it numerous times already, the rear end that he had, and I think we're going to, with that new rear end, we'll be able to go a lot faster, I do believe, without having the issues of the rear end flexion, possibly causing the car to lose traction, cause the tire to come off and lose bite. All that plays a factor when you're trying to go as fast as these guys are going, and I think that right there will be the answer to a lot of our problems. Of course, the car's still got, I mean, it's stock frame rail. It's a true back half car. It's got stock frame rail from right right in front of the four link all the way to the front of the car. Still got the stock bumper mounts on it. It is a real deal street car, and would be street driven if it was not on alcohol. So it definitely is different than a lot of these guys' cars, but we think we got a good shot at competing with these guys, because we have before numerous times. So I think I know a lot of people undermine the car. They say, oh, it's just an old stock frame rail car, but then when it comes up there and blasts one off on big tires, they're like, whoa, what is that?
We may show up and look like ducks, because we're changing the motor up, we're changing the transmission up, we're changing the rear end up.
Blower.
I got a new blower, I got another carburetor and fuel pump put on it. So we coming in with a whole new setup. So we're hoping, I mean, I usually do pretty good at getting one set up and make it go first time out, but it may be a learning curve. We got a bunch of new stuff put in it, and I'm hoping to get it all together and test it, but we may not get time to do that. We're gonna try, but if we don't, we're gonna be there anyway, ready to go.
We're gonna do it straight off the trailer if we don't have time to get it lined out before then. We've been known to do that a time or two and actually go pretty well, go into our favor, but we have a lot of adjustment that we hadn't had before, and a lot of I feel like we're going to gain some power, and of course with that 3-speed transmission, it'll definitely be a little different than that 2-speed. So I think that will be the biggest thing, is the transmission. Maybe not so much. It might not be as big of a deal as I'm thinking, but I think that'll be the biggest thing getting lined out. But as far as the engine and the blower and all that, I feel like he's got plenty of knowledge on that, so he'll be able to line that out. And also we're gonna have a lot more. His 4-link brackets before had a lot of adjustment, but these right here have a lot of adjustment, and I'm not really too worried about that either, because he set up many 4-link suspensions in his time, so I think he'll be all right with that. But I feel like going from the 2-speed to the 3-speed, especially on big tire, I think that's going to be the biggest improvement.
Ain't been on big tire in a while. I like to go fast. I mean, and of course, small tire you can go pretty fast, but it's even them few little tenths difference. That big tire, you can tell a big difference.
We're gonna go 2 weeks, 13th and the 14th in Noble, Oklahoma, Thunder Valley. We're gonna try to go. Like I said, we've raced with just about every guy that's gonna be there. We've raced with them numerous times in the past. And so that's not really a big thing to us. The caliber of guys, they're all heavy hitters. We do know that, and we've seen. Anyways, our battery took a crap, so we're back. Anyway, like we were saying, we got a shop full of stuff going on. People calling every day wanting to bring more stuff, and still racing in the progress. So.
I got 6 motors to build next week. It don't happen.
6 in 1 week. Do the math, guys. It's pretty time consuming.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, just bear with us, like he was saying in the beginning. it's going to be a learning curve. Neither one of us are very tech savvy. We know how to work our iPhones and a little bit on the computer, so it's going to take a minute, but we'll get it done. I don't have no doubts about that. Like anything else we usually do, we may not know what we're doing at first, but we usually figure it out by the end of it. May have to go back and change a few things, but we'll definitely get it figured out. So y'all just stay tuned. Gonna be, like I say, gonna try to do a 5 or 6 video segment of upgrading Hercules, upgrading the Nova. So y'all stay tuned to the channel in the next couple weeks, and try to get this video to you guys. Hopefully have the editing finished up tonight and be uploaded sometime tomorrow. And then this next week, try to get at least 2 or 3 videos out. Try to get to a point where we get a couple videos a week. Maybe get like Billy and them guys, Billy and Bill, and one of them usually do a video every day. So they usually got a video coming out every day of the week. Hopefully get to that point sometime.
Yeah, something I got to do every morning. Every morning I get out here and I think, what I got to work on today. Now I got to put in mindset what I need to video today.
Of course.
While I'm working.
We need to both just walk around with cameras strapped to our chest.
We'll figure it out though.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Stay tuned. Got more coming.
We'll have a lot more coming.
Begin. Arrested.
Nice Gorilla rods, but as you can see, all the bearings look perfect. Been running for over 200 passes and they still look perfect. Nice piece right there. PVM all over the small block. How about that? Nice little aluminum headed 383.